You want the story of the Fifth Crusade to go differently? Grab a copy of the original Adventure Path for the Pathfinder Tabletop RPG. Invite your friends. Huh? Oh, right. Gotta shut off this. There. There we go. Okay. Lag? Yep, lag. Alright. Well, we'll eventually be back with Wrath of the Righteous. Since the game decides to start cooperating. There we go. Alright. Last we left off, we just did a crap ton of dialogue with party members. And somebody named Silkine. Basic premise is get all the chatting out the way before these guys die in some other god-awful cutscene. Alright. Next up is Arisna. Let's see. What services do you provide? I can sell you various divine spell scrolls, even if you don't have anyone in your party who can read them. I'll be happy to read it for you right here. However, take care out there on your travels. A scroll is useless without someone who can read it. To use a scroll while you're on the move, you'll need a spellcaster whose magical training covers such spells, or someone skilled in magical devices. Tell me about Abadar. I'd be delighted to. Abadar is the patron deity of law, trade, and the prosperity of cities. He teaches that law and order allow civilization to develop and keep people safe and wealthy. Iomedae and Abadar are allies, since Iomedae also holds order and nobility above all else. It's hardly surprising to see so many mighty fortresses and wonderful cities in Mendev bloom under her blessing. How did you end up in Dresden? My story has grown longer and longer over the years. Yet, sadly, it never gets any more interesting. I was born and raised in Absalom. Soon I realized that bringing the word of Abadar to places where it's already been heard was too easy a challenge for a cleric like me. I've traveled all across Galarian since then, watching civilization bring enlightenment to the wildest of places. This brings joy to my heart and makes me feel like I serve my God with my deeds and not only with my words. The tiny barony in the Stolen Lands that had been my home for a very long time eventually turned into a strong and prosperous kingdom. And I felt that I had to go somewhere else and bring the blessing of Abadar to someone who really needed it. It will take quite a long time for Dresden to recover and become an unfailing stronghold once again. I will do my very best to help. You're an Aasimar, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yes, I am an Aasimar. Hard to miss, isn't it? I look exactly like my great-great-grandmother, but I am the only one among my kin to have Aasimar blood manifest so visibly in my appearance. I have to admit that it is a very fortunate coincidence. My Aasimar features are rather appealing and make people trust me more easily. This is a good quality to have for a priestess wishing to gather a congregation. I see that I see you have consecrated the altar of Abadar. So I have. And before you ask why I did this where there is a temple of Iomedae in Dresden, I will answer. Even though my god is the ally of the inheritor, some still prefer to pray and trust in Abadar instead of her. After all, my humble altar is no worse at removing the corruption of the abyss than the grandiose altar in the temple of Iomedae. I have to go. What's going on inside this temple? I haven't been in there since the attack when it was all in shambles. I don't like Abadar. Really? What's wrong with Abadar?
You don't like it. You don't like it, Lord.
What's taking so long? Oh, I gotta wait for Ivu to catch up. Wonderful. He's the literal god of everything that's wrong with my life. Law and order?
Yo!
Everything's wrong with law and order. I don't know. Maybe there's something else to that, because, like...
Say, hey, lawful neutral, you don't deserve...
We
You're everything that should be!
I don't like the city. I like the booties. Early to bed, early to rise.
I like the farmland. I like the cock-a-doodle-doo. They say the crickets.
I'm sorry, but like Abadar's kind of.
And my fiddle.
He's a little too straightforward. No, there's got to be something else to it. Hold on.
Bash that hammer in.
I'll probably answer in a minute when I can see it. He is God of cities, law, and commerce. Yeah! The law.
The capital.
The commerce? Wait. It's in essence... in essence, the god of capitalism. I mean, capitalism is essentially just a tool, a system. If you understand the rules of it, you can make anything work for you. Let's see, just some people praying. Peasants, noble. I can't click on any of these people. So they have literally nothing to say.
Who's the keeper?
Let's see. This place has been sanctified. It can protect the area around it from the corruption of the abyss. Yeah, I was able to figure that part out already, but thanks.
Is there a sacred statue there?
If there is, I don't see them. I see nobles and peasants. Damn. I guess Arisna is the cleric around here. I don't know. Yeah, I can't pick this lock.
You don't have nobody with you?
No, I can only... now that everything's all solved, the only person who can travel around inside Dresden is me and Ivu.
Did Ivu do it?
No, it would have popped up. The chance would have been higher than 0% if Ivu could. Unlike me, she's got better decks.
So you can just break it?
Yeah. If you don't like Abadar, like, what deity would you like more in the Pathfinder mythos? Atrocious?
The hero god.
Arisna, Ars plus Sinnoh from Pokemon. Oh. Okay. So, am I saying Sinnoh right? Alright, that's that. Let's go inside the military barracks, go upstairs and talk to the guy in charge of my military council. See what he has to say. Man, that DNF duel game is fun though. I was expecting a lot more air dashes, but it seems like only the Dragon Knight has an air dash, and even then it's not good enough to do much with.
You follow.
What god do I like? Well, there really isn't any god I particularly like, but if I had to choose Norgabur, the god that politicians praise, yet you hate it. Let's see. Greybor said it. The main people who pray to Norgabur are like thieves, psychopathic, genocidal murderers, assassins,
And then it's politics.
and then politicians. Yeah.
It's the great master.
So
The most notorious.
the most notorious one is the political version aspect.
Yeah, it's the great master. It's conniving, in gray matters. You're doing good in some way.
Oh yeah, the shades of gray bullshit. Yeah. Ellen of the Hound Hearts. Commander, my regards. Okay. Let's see.
But no one knows what's going on. And it's usually the mastermind of the few.
Well, yeah, you don't like even if someone chose to worship a deity, it could be for one of the aspects as opposed to all of them.
Onwards.
Is he over here somewhere? Yeah, here he is. Captain Harmattan. Commander, an aged, dark-skinned Gurundi man with sharp features addresses you with a confident salute. Instead of hair, his head is covered in sparkling crystals, clearly identifying him as an Oread. Captain Harmattan, at your service. What are your responsibilities in my army? Enlisting, screening, and training recruits. Furthermore, by Her Majesty's orders, I was appointed as the chair of your staff council. As he mentions Galfrey, his voice assumes a tone of deference and reserved pride. Then maybe Pharasma or Ruvagug. Wait, Ruvagug. Isn't Ruvagug the destroyer? The one that all the gods had to rally against to stop from destroying the world?
The god of oblivion.
I mean, if you have a berserker streak, even then Gorm's still a better choice, and that's only slightly.
Constant battle. He doesn't care who you face.
Pharasma, I can understand Pharasma. Like, not liking people who go for undeath and such. Like, helping people go, like, pass away.
Everybody has a place.
Yeah, and they're helping people pass away peacefully instead of suffering. Like, what people for Pharasma do is, like, understandable. Of course, Inquisitors aside, because they're fanatics no matter where you find them. But Ruvagug, oof. That's something.
Who likes to dance?
Maybe go for Pharasma. Alright, tell me, Captain. What does the staff council do? In short, we make sure that whenever orders are given, they are executed properly. Our job is to keep the soldiers' morale high, so they always follow their officers' commands without question. As for the officers themselves, we look out for any unseemly or incompetent types who subvert the troops' trust. I will report any staff-related issues to you, suggest solutions, and ensure that your directives are followed. Tell me about yourself. Affirmative. I hail from Osirian. My parents were caravaneers. They knew the entire length and breadth of the desert, fearing no heat, thirst, or wind. They told me that I was born after they miraculously survived a fierce sandstorm, one that raged for 5 days straight. blocking the sun out of the sky. We call sandstorms like those harmattans. I don't know if that made me the way I am, but I do know that they named me after that sandstorm. I didn't follow in my parents' footsteps. In truth, I feel uneasy in the desert. Among the dunes, I feel like I'm trudging through a swamp. Instead, I enlisted in the army of Her Majesty Kemet. Kemet I, or Kemet the First. One of those two. He had just ascended the throne after throwing off the Kelishite yoke and returning Osirian to its independence. I soldiered in the infantry for exactly 100 years. I saw and shed no shortage of blood, both mine and that of others. In other words, I performed my duty to my homeland, but the older I got, the stronger a nagging voice in my heart grew. It kept telling me that I was not fighting for what I should have been. Homeland or not, there was a war in this world that meant more than all the others. I went to the temple of Ra, made my sacrifice and prayed. O King of the heavens, set me on thy path. The same night I had a dream. I was a sandstorm flying above endless lands, as if I had falcon's wings. Over the desert, the sea, and the forest, right towards the whirlwind. My God had showed me the path that was clear as day. I resigned and left for a faraway Mendev. For 24 years I'd served Her Majesty Galfrey, had a good taste of the abyss. Then that whole disaster in Canabras occurred, and the Queen called for a new crusade. And here I am, fighting under your command. I have to go. I served the Fifth Crusade. That's just his way of saying goodbye.
Mm-hmm. To all are one. To all are one.
Yeah, the Optimus Prime thing. What was that in? Does he always say that, or was that only in Transformers Cybertron, like the one video game?
Actually, he's done in two renditions of Transformers in a movie.
Oops, I took a wrong turn somewhere.
The 1971 and the 1980, and technically the 19 also the one where Canada and America came by. Technically kept that, but he stopped saying it. It's just a voice to to all or whatever after the Friday until they revitalized called the Return of so they came up with that.
All right. Nothing new here. Nothing new here. Let's see.
And that's when technically Canada had their own version and we had ours.
What do we have here? Arcane Weaver, Jewelry Trader. These are just shops. Let's talk to Wolsergarms in them. There is no talking. They just immediately sell. Oh. I'm not selling that yet. Let's see. It's pretty sure. So I only have the special weapons left. Right. I sold everything so I could deck out Ember and Ninio. Arms. Nothing new there. Wolja. Chief, want to talk? Let's see. Save. Lavender Dragoon. There we go. Alright. Woljif. You wanted to tell me something in private? Woljif tries to seem calm, but his tail is lashing nervously. I don't know how to word it so you don't just drag me straight to the Inquisitors. Let's see. Good. Is this another secret? You can trust me. I won't tell anyone. Lawful. If you committed a crime, you'll have to answer for it under the law. Evil. Stop wasting my time. Talk. You were the one who wanted to talk. Alright, I'll do the good one. You can trust me. Woljif is still alert, but the motion of his tail slows. Fine. I still can't believe you took me back. No one has ever done anything like that for me before. So I guess I can trust you with some things. Not all of them, though. My shadow. Did I tell you how it talks now? Well, it happened after I started carrying the moon of the abyss with me. And that's not the only thing that happened. It's been giving me strange dreams. Like I'm falling inside some kind of crystal. I keep falling forever. Everything around me is shining. But dreams don't mean anything. I thought it was because the wound is so near. But there's something else. Woljif stays silent for a while, building up his courage. Chief, I'm stronger. My fingers tingle any time I use magic now, like it's dying to come out. It wasn't like this before. I did some magic, but now it's like I can do some real damage, you know? This never happened before I took the moon. Woljif gives you a pleading look. Chief, I don't know what to do with these powers. What if they get stronger? I mean, I've always thought about what I'd do if I was suddenly rich and powerful. I'd show everyone my true worth, but I'm not ready for this. It's too much for a simple fellow like me. Yes, this is my grandfather's inheritance, but why'd he leave it to me? Do you think he really wanted me to become stronger so I could grab what the world owed me, as payment for all the kicks and blows? For all the mocking at the way I was born? What if it's a trap? Good. Just think how much you can do for the crusade now. Yeah, right. Lawful. Your demonic heritage won't lead to anything good. Oh my god. Chaotic. I've never seen anything like this. You need to use its power with caution, and we'll keep an eye on how the amulet works from now on. Yeah, that sounds more friendly. And that's supposed to be chaotic. Evil. You can't just turn your back on these powers. The world is finally giving you a chance to show your worth. That's evil. That's evil somehow. Oh man, that's not good.
What's good?
Good is just think of how much you could do for the crusade now.
No.
Yeah.
No. Chaotic. I'll go with that.
Yeah, we're gonna go chaotic here. See, I'm not going to give you any advice. Only you can decide what. Ah, fuck that. Don't be so wishy-washy. All right, chaotic. Never seen anything like this. You need to use its power with caution. We'll keep an eye on how the amulet works from now on. Woljif smiles condescendingly. I know a cautionary tale. The Golden Hens had a thug, a half-orc who'd bend coins and break bricks with his head for a dare. But you're neutral good. I mean, yes, I'm neutral good, which means I could go chaotic or lawful. It depends. And you need to be lawful good. I need to be lawful good? Why do I need to be lawful? Nah. That's nonsense. Like, I didn't have to be chaotic good for Azadas. No, that's clearly what the Azada thing is. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Break reds with his head on a dare. Alright. So once they asked him, "Can you lift a tower shield with your teeth, no hands?" He tried it and all his teeth fell out. All of them. One by one, you know? So he lived on porridge until he kicked the bucket. Which happened because he couldn't lift the password to the hideout, so they shot him with a crossbow on the spot. They figured it out later and everyone felt bad about it. Damn. Didn't you know gold dragons are lawful good? Gold dragons, yes. But that doesn't mean my alignment has to totally be lawful good.
Not the Asian, not the European version of a golden dragon. Not gold dragons are that, but you're going to become a golden dragon. The one where
hold on. Well, just for reference, like my character is neutral good, and I have the gold dragon bloodline already with my Dragonair Scion, and I'm not lawful good from that. So, like sorcerers are always tend to be chaotic anyway, and all of them can have the lawful dragons.
Well, just use the background.
Plus, I could have had several of the what is it called? Of the paths chosen. Like the trickster path is just chaotic. I'm not chaotic either. I'm not lawful either, even though technically if I played my cards right, I could have been an Aeon. Alright, moving on. Alright, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, that's when I realized that even if you have great strength, you need to use your brain too. And now if Voltio gets to me again, I'll be ready. Thanks for understanding, Chief. I don't know what I'd do without you. Voltio Yegafelis. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. There are too many demons hanging around you, and the Moon of the Abyss turned out to be of demonic origin as well. Woljif sighs heavily. You think I like it? If it was up to me, I would never have met them. This is how I see it. Yegafelis must be my grandfather, since they call me his spawn. Votio, that spiked ugly mug, came to try to collect some of the old demon's debt from me. I know how it goes. We have uncles for this in the family. Big thugs, but without the spikes, who go around beating money out of the late payers. The Hepzimira he's talking about must be like our sister Charisma, but for demons. And old Gramps crossed her somehow, and she just can't get over it. He probably stole the Moon of the Shadows from her. I don't know, but I would have. And the moon. Heh. Grandpa, you should have left me a note or something. Chief, I think he expected better of me than how I turned out in the end. He probably thought he'd have a smart grandkid who'd know what the moon was for and what to do with it. But he got me. Woljif's tail dropped sadly.
That's probably why you're alive.
So what if he was a demon? I don't want to let him down, you know? He believed in me, I guess. Just you and him, Chief. The only two people in the whole world who believe in me. That's why I have to figure this thing out. Alright. Let's see, know more about you. Alright. How much is more? So your shadow talks now. Yeah, it growls something. The cultist said it was demon language, but I understood everything it said. It told me where Voltio was looking for me. It's quiet now, but I still summon it sometimes anyway. If it says anything useful, I'll tell you right away. Voljif sighs. I keep thinking, how can the Moon of the Abyss make shadows talk? If that's what it does, I would give it to you to wear, just to check if yours talks too. But no offense, Chief. I can't trust anyone with my inheritance. Not even you. I'll figure it out myself.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries, man. Alright, that's
So
it.
when you become a demon,
I'll
I'll
just
take you down too.
whatever you please. Alright. So, Crescent of the Abyss. Wait for events to unfold. That's pretty much it. Oh wait, we got Find Voltiel. Is there any clues here? Be careful what you wish for. Oh no, we did that. Yeah, we did everything here. Alright. So that's it. Then we got the attack out of nowhere to deal with. Ivory Sanctum.
Are you talking to all your bang?
You should try a swarm that walks run. Let's see. What time is it? It's 3:47. Tell you what. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Now, what alignment do you have to be an alignment of some kind to be the swarm that walks? I don't even know what it does. I heard it was supposed to be like a heavy destructive campaign, though. Like, to be the swarm that walks is supposed to be one of the most powerful mythic paths,
Yeah.
but you wind up killing off your entire party,
The story makes it that way.
or something like that.
The story makes it that way. This is slow process.
Like I already it's impossible to outrun all spoilers, especially if I tried to look up when can I be the golden dragon. But there's a warning with swarm that walks. Like, don't do it on your first run. I don't know how it works. I know you have to kill you off your entire party, so that part is true. Yeah, like I looked at it, and somebody pretty much said, "All right, so this is a spoiler. Before you do anything else, don't do this run as your first run because you're missing out on too much story if you kill off, if you pick the swarm." And they said the long and short of it is you won't have a party anymore. You don't have much of anything anymore if you pick the swarm that walks.
Yeah, you won't have to worry about.
You get to kill Socio. Oh, that's right. That is a good reason.
You won't even know him.
The details.
So what would it matter?
Details. But it's like good catharsis. I'll know he's dead. That is a good reason to pick that one.
Little girl. Dramatically.
How? Why?
Because you become a queen. Technically.
Yeah. Alright, I talked to Slayer, Horus Worm, and a devil. I went to the inn. Jewelry Artisan, Half Measure Tavern. Wait, I didn't go to the inn. I went to... What's it called? I went to the tavern. What's going on over in the inn? Will you get to adventuring finally? Yeah, sure.
Or you gonna stop talking to me?
Yeah, essentially that's what he's talking about. There's a few more people to talk to. The rest of the council leaders, basically. But that can wait for another time. Actually, no, I still won't. I have a quest to go. I have a Mythic Path quest that wants me to go talk to all the what's it called? What is it? Above the clouds. Yeah, it wants me to talk to everybody in the court. There's only Ninio at the inn. Yeah, I don't think she'd have anything to talk about anyway. Alright, let's see here. So, I have Sela with the amulet. I wanted to bring Ninio and Ember. So I gotta kick out 2 people. Right. Camilla and Woljif out. Ember and Ninio are in. But should I really do that? Fucking hell. Windwalk and Arushale hit too damn hard to kick either of them out. There's some real pressure to keep these 2 in the party because it's
way to go, my demons, go!
essentially you need someone to pick locks. That's right, I do. None of these people pick. Oh wait.
What, the half elf?
I think Arushale does pick locks.
Yeah, she's a city girl.
Let's see. I don't have trickery. Neither does Ninio. Neither does Ember. Arushale has 21 in trickery, so she's a good choice. Let's see. Wendell only has a 7, 2. Carmelia has a 29 in trickery. Damn. Alright.
But she's a city girl.
Yeah, we'll make do with the demon. But before I make it official and kick them out, is there any accessories I want from Camilla? Go form, ring of protection +1, herbal ring, cloak of resistance +2. No, I don't think I need anything from her. Alright, Woljif, anything from you? Shiny dagger, retriever claw, bell constitution, onslaught, steady finger. Yeah, no. I don't really need anything from him either. Alright. I guess we're good to go. Let me see here. Before I forget.
Is there any items in the store?
No, the Bracer of Dominance. Whenever I get a critical hit on a 2-handed weapon, the enemy becomes unable to attack for 1 round. And I just remembered, I have Regil. That gnome hooked hammer he's got's a 2-handed weapon, so I'll give him that. For whenever I switch over to him. It'll probably happen.
Okay.
Let's see. Put the Cloak of Resistance onto Greybore. I think that's everything. Alright. We got somebody with lockpicking now, so we should be fine. Wait, no, oops. Alright, so first you, then... Oh, wow. I just realized. Everyone else in my party, aside from me and Sela, are going to be ranged. This could come back to bite me in the ass. Could.
Not that much different from everybody else. We practically ranged. The only one that would be flanking would be.
No, I'm melee. Sela's melee. Regil's melee. Woljif is melee. Those are the only people that I know that matter that are melee. Oh, Greybore. Greybore is melee. Then after that, those are the only characters that matter that are melee. A few demon armies were on the move. Let's see. I do have to kill. So, you still have Ivu, so 3 vanguards. Oh yeah. Thank you. So yeah, I got 3 melees. I should be fine.
And you can summon a Zada.
Let's see. I gotta worry about if these demon armies become a threat of any kind. They're pretty far off from any of the forts that I have to care about, I think. There's this Crusader army here. Right. Anyone else? Alright. Nope, just that. Alright, let's kill this one. Let's see, an enemy army has reached you and now attacks. Sure. I'm gonna kill them off real quick, and then I guess that'll be that. Then I'll move over to the court. The army strength is 3. There's no way they're a threat. They goes ahead and summons more units. Sure, never mind.
Well, they have a spell which just wiped out
No,
the units.
Sky, alright. Dead. Now let's shoot up the locust swarm. Shoot up this one. Sure. See, the Rockney, not the Scary. Yeah, I keep messing that up because it just sounds so similar to each other. Oh. Alright, they're dead. That's it. Fight's over. It doesn't even have me fight the unit they summoned because everybody else was dead. Alright. Nothing else to do there. There's an army with a strength of 5 over there. I'll deal with that later. For now, I still have to go to the courts of chainless bonds.
Let freedom ring! Come liberty! Ring of the bell.
That still sounds corny. I don't care. It sounds cool. Alright, move on. Upon seeing you, Aranka cries out with joy. Ah, and there's the one who will tell us what to do. She gestures for silence. A couple of weeks ago, we've had ourselves a great party in the camp. Wine and songs had lifted our spirits so high that our laughter was heard by a most curious visitor. Her name is Wise Thunder. She's an Azada and a traveler from Elysium. She liked us so much that she stayed with us through the night, and in the morning she called herself our eternal friend. Then she promised that her retinue would always answer the Crusaders' call. Ever since, volunteers have been arriving at our camp now and again, folks who've met Wise Thunder and were impressed with her tales about us. And just the other day, an entire unit came, all of them worshippers of Caden Kylene. Uh-oh.
Alright.
Alright, let's see. Retinue unlocks the Defenders of Freedom decree. Sure. We got along straight away, but it just didn't feel right. Here we were, having fun while your soldiers were toiling away in their service, all bored and sad. So we figured the Cadenites should enlist in your army to boost their morale. They went to the recruiters and said, "We're here to serve, help, and cheer everyone up." Your gruff officers took one look at the volunteers and unanimously refused to let them near the troops. They alleged that the Cadenites would ruin any semblance of discipline in the army. I'm fine with discipline, but why be such jerks about it? You could find them jobs suited for their strengths, or suited to their strengths. Ask them to help recruiters with attracting people. The Canaanites are renowned for their eloquence. Or task them with intelligence gathering. Their adventurous streaks would lead them into the maw of Lamash to herself, and they'd return with valuable information. Right? Who is this wise thunder, and what kind of retinue does she have? Oh, she's a wise one, all right, and very perceptive. She's genuinely disgusted by all forms of tyranny, and her entire retinue shares this sentiment. In her travels, Wise Thunder is always accompanied by her loyal Yama Azadas, enchantresses, and freedom fighters. Many of them were so moved by our courage that they wished to become our friends too. Why do the officers refuse to let Caden's followers join the army? Because they were too fun and freedom-loving. Oh, fuck. I don't know what that means.
Party animals.
They,
While they fight,
they aren't fond of your sergeant's barking orders. There it is. This rowdy bunch is unlike your soldiers in every way. So officers treat them as outsiders. But I guess we can't blame those who've been sitting next to the World Wound for being suspicious. They've been fighting for years and seen things worse than most people's nightmares. But that's not the issue. The Crusaders have one way of life, and the Canaanites another, and we should not impose the strict Mendevian regimen on the free Crusaders. But we also shouldn't force the Crusaders to live in chaos they find uncomfortable. These people don't like the mess we enjoy. As polite guests, we must abide by the rules set out by our hosts. It's early sunset, our guide. All right. How can the talents of the priests best be used? I think the best option is to ask them to recruit for the crusade. These adorable drunkards have silver tongues. More than enough to convince even the fiercest skeptic. And they do enjoy traveling. Adventure is in their blood, and their legs are swifter than the wind. To top it off, the accidental god has generously blessed them with luck. You can always count on that lot to stumble upon a lost purse or buried treasure. The early sunset clears his throat. The flames of this argument were fanned by pride, not by the citizens of Mendev, but by those who came to their aid. These brave Canaanites should show a modicum of respect and at least pretend to respect local customs. What a shock it was to hear that waking up on time or marching in formation could crush a person's free spirit. This attitude speaks to an unhealthy fragility. All right? Then we have a choice. Let the priests of Caden Kylene recruit new soldiers. The Canaanite faithful will run errands for my scouts. Or let the new recruits join the ranks and serve alongside everyone else. And tell them that all volunteers are welcome in the army. The accidental god. Still don't know how you can drink your way to godhood. Unfortunately, neither does he.
Yeah.
The story is like when he finally came to, he was a god.
Yeah.
So no one knows how you can drink your way into godhood. Not even the guy who did. Everybody. Let's see. Choice effects. Bellflower Fighters. Unlocks Bellflower Fighters mercenary unit. Accurate sharpshooters. And then 17 are recruited at the commander's headquarters. The cost of recruiting mercenary units is reduced by 5%. Canaanite Scouts. All generals gain the Canaanite Scouts fee. Finance points income increased by 10%. Whoop-de-doo. Clerics of Caden Kylene. Unlocks the Clerics of Caden Kylene mercenary unit. Spellcasters capable of summoning and empowering allies. Oh, here we go. The number of available mercenary units increases by 1. Nah. I say let them recruit new soldiers like they recommend
Okay.
when we get Bellflower fighters. Right. Aranka gives a decisive nod. I'm sure that their eloquence will attract more people to our cause, both those who will become crusaders and those who can aid them. Even now, they have plenty of friends willing to shed blood for freedom against the forces of tyranny. Of demons or mortal kings, they care not. This feels strange. We're in it together, spilling blood and fighting the same demons. But it's still difficult to understand one another. I'm glad we have you. I'll come to you right away the next time we have a falling out.
Well, that's understandable. It's chaos.
Essentially. Alright, let's see.
But they got abilities that you guys don't. Regenerative abilities. Quick regenerative abilities. Oh, a cut?
Thal, you got anything to say? Oh, I guess all of them talk. You're my dear friend Elks, or Elkes, but sometimes I just want to shake you. Yes, Desna is our goddess, but she's the goddess of freedom. We mustn't follow her blindly. There's no arguing with you when you're being stubborn like this. Perhaps Lewis can make you see sense. We're having a disagreement over an important matter. We learned that you found and restored one of Desmond's relics, the Bell of Mercy. I believe it should be moved to our court, but Aranka disagrees because... No, I'll explain it better. The bell is a sacred relic with the power to frighten away demons. It's not really needed in Dresden, as the city is protected by the Sword of Valor anyway. But it could prove useful here. And yet, the thing is, it's an ancient relic with a history of its own. We didn't create it. All we can do is use it. To me, that feels too much like singing other people's songs instead of writing our own. The court just appeared before our very eyes. That's what makes it unique. Its music should be unique too. That's why I want us to craft and enchant a musical instrument of our own instead of using the Bell of Mercy. Will we be able to create something like the Bell of Mercy? Something equally powerful? No. But the instrument we'll craft will be ours alone. Besides, the bell is dedicated to Desna. Even though I worship her with all my heart, I realize she's not a deity that all free crusaders would follow. We are all different but united. What unites us is something other than a deity's will. That means our symbols shouldn't represent her alone. Right.
Very good.
Yeah, good idea, Ronka. We have a song of our own, and it should be played on something we created ourselves. I knew you'd understand. I'll start working on my own way to make music then. And while we're at it, I wanted to work on our song a little, on Starward Gaze. Do you think the new version should be more cheerful or more tranquil? It possesses a special kind of power when you perform it, so the changes might have consequences. Prefer a more tranquil version, prefer a more cheerful version. Cheerful, yeah. Great, I'll do it as you prefer. Drop by when I'm done. It'll take a while. Alright, with that out the way.
I don't want people to go to sleep on.
See, Wallflower, I've told you so many times you have an amazing voice. So deep, so striking. I'd have you trained up in a snap if only you wanted to sing. Sing? Me? Just no. Besides, I don't like being on a show like that. Oh, look, Lewis is here. It's probably something urgent. Nope.
Actually.
Tell me about yourselves. How did you all become followers of Desna? If the three of us start talking all at once, which happens quite often, you won't be able to make anything out. Aranka smiles coyly. Elkas, what's your story? My family are some of the few humans allowed to live in Keonan, the land of the elves. I was born in Greengold, and often traveled with my parents through the elven forests or sailed the elven rivers. We occasionally got lost, but I always found my way home. My parents quickly realized that there was a reason for that. I was guided by some peculiar power. Hmm? Remind me why I mod this channel again? Hmm. Oh, I remember. There was a few people that kept coming in spoiling stuff, and then I made you a modder, and you actually did stop them. But that only happened like 2 times. Let's see. Oh, but I guess I get your point. I should actually start getting on with the adventure. Let's see, I turned my prayers to Desna. It was a childish faith I had, and the childish prayers I offered, but they worked. Those marked by Desna rarely sit still for long. I soon left my home to see the world and wandered until I ended up in Canabris. Wounded crusaders were being brought into the city at the time, and there was a terrible shortage of priests and healers. When I saw the faces of the wounded, I realized that no matter how amazing the world was, my heart would never be at peace. I didn't stay there. I didn't stay there and help. All right, I found out what I need to know. Thank you. It was such a pleasure, Lewis. Wish all the Crusade commanders were like you. All right, let's go. We'll go on with. Let's see. How about we go to either the Ivory Sanctum or what's it called? The Blackwater clans or the Molten Scar. I know it's important for mythic path purposes, but if I had known there'd be this much talking, I'd then forced the demon path on you. Fair enough. Alright. Let's see. What's closer? Crimson Dust. The Blackwater. A day and 6 hours to get to Blackwater. Oh, yeah, I should probably go there because I'd have to beat this demon army in order to go to the Molten Scar. So, to Blackwater we go. Doesn't look like it's going to take them long to get there.
You can get more recruits?
Demon armies approaching. No, we can only get new recruits like every week or so. I mean, with the demon aspects, you get bonuses to your checks. That's a good trade-off. Wait, you mean all my skill checks? I'd actually be able to pass them with my bad luck?
Not if you didn't set them up that way.
Rest up. Let's see, just to Alright, everyone's doing something. You should probably have a Rochelet with stealth. Camouflage the
I'll
area.
probably either be a devil or a demon.
I thought the devil path wasn't available until late in the game. Alright, let's just begin resting here. You said that you only forget things that are not important, but sometimes the importance of some things is not apparent right away. Perhaps I do forget some important things from time to time, or perhaps I do not. I don't remember. Ugh, terrible. Alright, well, everything was passed. Before I actually continue on, I did already assign everyone spell slots, right? Let's see. Doesn't need anything. Yep. Yeah, alright, we're good. Let's go. Just travel down this way. One of the bases is being attacked. Which fort? Let's see. You're close enough to deal with them, I think. Travel. Alright. Before I continue on to Blackwater, I gotta save one of my forts from being taken over. Let's see. Oh, these guys don't look all that tough. We'll take these guys out in no time flat. Chuck a rock at them. Kill the demons first. Hell Knights. Charge in, finish them off. No, not even that. Just go start working on the cultist fighters. Smite evil on these guys. Champions run in, finish them off. The dretches. Throw ice ball at them. Shoot. Shoot. There's only one left over. I'll just move up and attack the dretches. Easiest fight. I don't think there was a single loss here. Cast True Strike. Just shoot him down. There. Easy win. Now, back to going after the Blackwaters. Unless there's anything I forgot. Oh, right. Recruitment. The hell are these? Bandits. I know bandits were all going to be tieflings. Right, let's see. Recruit the Rangers. Recruit the Headhunters. And recruit the Champions. Oh, right. Okay. Whatever. Demon path, not devil. Oh. What does the devil path give you? Like, just gameplay bonus wise, not story related. We'll focus on, like, divvying up the shots later. Keep going. Alright. Spotted enemies. Evade. before I go in, rest up because everybody's fatigued. I already screwed up and did that before.
What, are you planning to spend your whole immortal life living as a beggar? You could win riches, power.
A small amount of riches. That would be nice. I'd give it away to my friends from the River City. They could use it to build new homes after the fire.
Gameplay bonus: unlimited use of certain spells like Dominate Monster. Dude, that's ridiculous. Damn, I should have did that. Right. Let's see. If I remember right, they said there were some powerful relics in Blackwater that's supposed to be useful. Yeah, this is going to be fine. Just going to say for no particular reason. Welcome to Black Mesa. I don't get the reference. Let's do this. Now for some head crabs. Wand of Call Lightning. I think we'll be just fine. I'm actually going to give that wand over to... Yep. She'll do. Oh, wait. Oldest to newest. Yeah, she can use being able to cast a lot of lightning. What do we got? Your defeat is certain. You will be overpowered. Lay down your weapons and your lives will be spared. Resistance is futile. You cannot prevail. Capitulate. Surrender. Voluntary modernization is less painful than the alternative.
I will defend my
What the hell? What on earth are they, rat folk? Let's zoom in and see what we can figure out. I don't know. It looks like they all have the same hit equipment. Augmented grunt, augmented spellcaster, augmented grunt. Everybody shoot the spellcaster. Let's get a look at how all this fire magic is going to do for her. They're cyborgs. Huh. Well, if you say so. I honestly don't know. They're either cyborgs or something. Let's see. We got here Shadow Evocation. What we got? Shadow Evocation, Shadow Flare, Piercing Scream, Fireball, Controlled Fireball, Volcanic Swarm. Would probably be good if it wasn't for the fact that I'd have a shit ton of friendly fire. Does Molten Fireball have... Alright, this Shadow Invocation can use Magic Missile. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's anything really good for me to cast with just this. I'll just keep it simple with the Magic Missile.
I found something.
Wasn't expecting the random fireballs or lightning bolts. Augmented mortals. They are cybernetic for this universe improved. They're going straight after Ember. Oh no, Arushale. Alright, the augmented cyborg is down. Needless to say, I need you guys to spread out a bit.
Please, help me.
Let's cast Scorching Ray.
Someone, save me.
The augmented spellcaster's not dying. Alright. And she's down. Great. Let's see. What's your highest level? Heal up Avushale. Alright, go disarm that trap. Guess you wish you had blue dragon blood about now. Yup. But, you know what? I'll be fine.
Finished here. Is there more?
Yes. Disable the other trap. Oh. No.
Something. Someone, save me.
Fuck. And the healer's down. Alright, this. Alright, they're all down. Okay. What the hell? What are these? Right, well. Before they do anything.
Together, we stand.
Yeah, I think they're getting ready for a round 2. Let me go over this way where they came from. No, they're just sweeping. I could attack them, but they're just sweeping up. Augmented workers. Alright, let's save. I could kill them, but maybe I should try a diplomatic approach. Access to direct controls. Let's see where these guys came from. Found some clues.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Augmented spellcaster. Call lightning. Now let's call lightning up like the spell's supposed to. Yep. So I can constantly do it. Is lightning the only way to kill them? Yep. So, wand of call lightning is the way to go. Alright. Racking Ray, another spell I don't know. Let's see. What can we find out about Racking Ray? Since it just used it on me at the beginning of the fight, it should be here. Yeah, it's too far gone. Let's see. Longbows. Sure. Yeah, sorry. I guess like I should have checked it out I should have checked it out before I got that far. I don't think I'll be able to find it. Oh well. Who'd have thought among all the demons immune to lightning, there are enemies that can only be killed by lightning? How quaint. Yeah, that is kind of some bullshit. If anybody tries to go make builds to focus on fighting against demons, you wouldn't think to build anything that focused on dealing lightning. Special tool is needed to open such a strong lock. Okay. Same for this way. Yep, reinforced door is tightly locked by internal mechanism. Is it the same for all of these? Present the pass key to unlock the gateway.
They will break against our resolve.
Augmented grunt and defender. Oh my god, the defender. That already lets me know the chances of me killing that guy is pretty low. Alright. Use Scorching Ray. Need to hit someone with regeneration with fire, cold iron weapon, fire, or acid. To neutralize this creature's regeneration, use this. Ninja's Wand of Call Light. Okay. Sure. You don't need to waste your Call Lightning on them. Zinio can zap them with a cantrip. Oh, that's true, but after one use of Call Lightning, I get to just keep spamming it for the duration of the spell. Like, I only used it once. It's like a minute per level, so for the next... What's the level of the caster here? Level 3. So for the next 3 minutes, I can just keep spamming it. Activate the Arcane Strike. Alright, got him. Well, he's down, I should say. Alright, Wand of Lightning expired. But, like you just told me, use the Jolt spell, and that should do it. Yep. Just zap him. And you got more loot. Let's see, full plate, light crossbow, shock longsword. These aren't the most powerful items ever, but they're not bad. What we got here? Augmented spellcaster and squat leader and grunt.
Yes?
So, I didn't give her this yet. Extend meta magic rod. Use that along with this. And shoot that guy there. Alright.
You are my favorite aide.
Let's see. This really has a Half-Life vibe to it. Half-Life is sci-fi? Well, I guess it is. But I thought Half-Life had aliens. It was an alien invasion. This is mad scientists. Alright. I heard him, but I didn't kill anybody. Let's try this again. Ninio, cast something. I guess cast another magic missile. Better yet, just focus on killing the ones that get dropped. How do people miss sleeping targets on the ground? Oh no, he's down too. Let's see. Ember doesn't actually have the ability to... Well, Divine Zap won't do it. Alright. Okay. It's like it keeps missing because they're on stairs. Got him. Just beating up on some unconscious people on the ground. There. That's all of them. Wow. That's a good thing I actually swapped Ninio into the party. Nobody has lightning. Well, Camilla did, but only through Call Lightning. Let's see, +1 quarterstaff. Breastplate. Not a whole lot to go off of here. Knowledge Arcana 20 DC 23. Let's save before I go any further.
A success worthy of praise.
The notes read percentage of successful implantations increased to 47. For the purposes of improving this result further, complete removal of the temporal lobes will be implemented in future procedures. Oh, God. Actually, Camilla has a lightning enchantment for her main weapon. Oh! But you have to think about it. Wait, does... Yeah, does Sela have something like that? Divine Weapon Bond, Disruption, Axiomatic, Holy, Speed, Flaming Burst, Flaming, Divine Weapon. Nope. Everything. Alright, so she has everything but Lightning and Cold. Don't underestimate Camilla. She is well equipped for all kinds of murder. She's well equipped to protect what's important to her. That doesn't mean she's well equipped just to be a murderer. Don't word it so like there's evil intent behind it.
Murder.
You guys
has no limits.
Will you ever stop? Oh, actually, Atrocious, by the way, you mentioned that Daughter for Dessert game. The main site for it, the guy's Patreon is gone. So I don't know where to go without going to a questionable website, and I don't want to risk getting a virus. Do you have any game recommendations you'd like to see played that are still have their official creator still alive and well. Right, their website up and running. Let's see. It appears that the humming machine filling the air around it with electricity is powering the surrounding mechanisms. No, I don't. Oh, no worries. Alright. It's surprising, but these vast machines perform tasks with the same delicacy as a silversmith, refurbishing and repairing damaged components for the machine people. What is this? Flaming lockpick fuel. The hell? This metal flask is full of foul-smelling gas, fuel for a flaming lockpick, and a flaming lockpick. It is unlikely that this device was designed to open locked doors, but it is perfectly suited to that purpose. Drawing in gas from the connected metal flask with a low whine, the flaming lockpick releases a stream of white-hot flame, heating and quickly vaporizing the metal lock. Oh, it's a flame cutter. Alright. And what do we have over here? Access door controls. What could happen? Access to maintenance cells granted. So I can open this door now? Yep. Augmented worker. Maintenance cells. I don't like the sound of that. Dude, apparently it's just the door to the workers. And all these guys are... They're just standing around. They're not even attacking or anything. Oh, but one of them's dead. I'll loot the body. Time-worn note. The work on fortifying the outer perimeter is almost complete. We are now well protected against surprise raids. They're neutral for now. Oh, then they'll be friends. That's how it works. You just gotta believe. Hope for the best. And prepare for the worst. But hope for the best. Let's see. We are now well protected against surprise raids, and no wandering demon will ever disturb us again. Unfortunately, Master 100 Face tasked me with routine checks to keep the mechanisms in working condition. And I hate leaving the device maintenance area. These damned gates are driving me insane. I can never remember the right access code. Why couldn't they just stick to numbers? They just had to use this geometric Numerian nonsense. This is why I should be a barbarian. I hit first and worry second. No. That is the wrong thing to do when you're supposed to be the leader of an army. I keep forgetting the sequence does not end with a cycle, it ends with a base. The symbols are basically the same. The cycle is a circle, the base is a circle with a dot. But I keep mixing them up. And I just end up standing in front of the gates like an idiot. So I'll just write it on this and keep reading it over and over every day until I get it. The third symbol in the code is a base, a circle with a dot, not a cycle. Man, there's a lot of these guys here. Would they start attacking me if I... Yeah, they probably all just immediately turn and start attacking me if I hit any of them. So. What indeed? Another wand of Call Lightning. It's like the game knew I was supposed to go here and would not have the appropriate tools needed to win. Locked. Okay, so that's not a maintenance store. What about here? Oh, the flaming lockpick got me in. Alright, well, what do we got here? More flaming lockpick fuel. Okay. And anything in here? Beetle and amber. A fancy tongi. Scream of pain. Who comes up with these names?
Cody.
Scream of pain. Thundering. Thundering burst. When this +3 sound burst tongi lands a hit, the enemy must pass a fort saving throw or become shaken for 1d3 rounds. That's pretty damn neat. Wait, let's see. It's a one-handed weapon. It crits on a 19 and 20, so it would crit on a 17 to 20 if I got improved crit. Of course. A weapon well suited for this place, but exotic. It just couldn't just be an axe. That is true, yeah. But it's a ×3 crit on a 19 and 20. So that is pretty damn good. Augmented workers. I could kill them, but I'm not going to. Let's see. Access door controls. Use magic device. 35. I'm going to save. Because I'm pretty sure, what's her name? Ninio can do this. Alright. The mechanism controlling the gate is complicated and unfamiliar. However, you trust your instincts and manage to operate the machinery. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this was just so we could leave. So otherwise we would have been stuck here. Yeah, alright, what about this? The gate before you looks sturdy and well built. The metal doors are completely smooth and devoid of any keyholes or other locking mechanisms. Next to one of the doors is a small panel covered in symbols. Examine the gate. Last gift of a brilliant mind. Open the gates. You quickly discover the joints and mechanical contraptions that serve to set the gates in motion. The doors themselves also reveal something interesting. What at first glance appeared to be a sheet of solid armor, upon closer inspection looks more like cloth. The armor is made from extremely fine gray fibers that have been very tightly and skillfully fitted together to create a single fabric. Alright, Knowledge World 21. Oh, wow, Neo has a plus 21 bonus. I can't fail. Investigate the unknown metal. Judging by the material's unyielding hardness, this is the sky metal known as adamantite, or adamantine. However, the darker matte color suggests that it is more likely an alloy of adamantine and a type of steel called glaucite, a much cheaper substance, but also not quite as tough. You notice interspersions of yet another material among the gray fibers. Flecks of pale green that appear more crystalline than metallic in structure. Alright. This is probably Noquel, another sky metal, an extraordinary crystal that can be forged like iron, and that has the capacity to resist magic. The creator of these gates must have wanted them to be a truly indestructible barrier. It's that time again. Oh shit. This. Time is it? Oh, yeah, you're right. Alright. Could try to break down the gate. We will find out what's past this gate next time. For now, let's go on the We could try either a swarm run or the evil psychopath run. What do you think, bro?
You already have your evil already done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I meant the time where you expand your vocabulary. Oh yeah, but I did say I was gonna start on another thing anyway later today, but no, I actually know a good deal of what those words that were used meant. It's hard to pronounce it's hard to pronounce them. Interspersions. But like I was kind of into the Man at Arms channel and other stuff that was focused on blacksmithing, so I kind of actually know some of this stuff already. I was that kid that was interested in nerdy shit. Not as much as my bro, as you've probably figured out, but hey. Continue playing. Besides, you know the code. Ah, alright. Touch the gate panel. I'm not gonna pry open. Just break it. Alright, let's see. Touch the gate panel. The symbols on the panel react to your touch, lighting up with a brief metallic sound. Every symbol you touch stays illuminated for a little while, but when you press 3 in a row, they fade with a sharp, unpleasant sound that makes your ears hurt. 6 symbols adorn the panel symbols. A circle, a triangle, a square, a circle with a dot, a rhombus, and a dot. Perception. I have a plus 19 bonus against the perception challenge of 24. There's only 4 results out of 20 that can lead to a failure. Examine the buttons closely. I failed.
Okay.
What'd I get? A 2. I got a 2. You examine the buttons carefully, but do not uncover a single useful clue. Okay. So what was it? A cycle with a dot? Just read this damn code. Ah, screw it. I'll just guess. Alright. Circle. The panel produces a quiet metallic click. Circle with a dot. And a dot. The symbols on the panel flash red for a moment, then their glow quickly fades away. Alright, remember it ends with base. Right, got it. And base is a circle with a dot. Right? Yeah, base cycle is a circle, and then base is a circle with a dot. Or was that backwards?
You have it twice.
You know what? Hold on. Give up trying to guess the
You have a
code.
circle dot.
Leave. Let me just look at the note again. I still have it. Alright. Let's see. The third symbol code is base. A circle with a dot. Got it. Alright, so forgetting the sequence. It ends with base. Mixing them up. Write it. So it ends with base. What does it start with? Face. I can never remember the right access code. Circle does not end with cycle. It ends with base. It's the same. Symbols are basically the same. The cycle is a circle. The base is a circle with a dot. Keep mixing up the two. All right, so that's the first. So that's the first button, but I don't know what the second, third one is, or I mean, I don't know what the first two are. I'll travel down the other path for now. Maybe I'll find another clue. Augmented workers. No one openly hostile or trying to kill me
Yeah.
yet. Maybe I can get them to like work for me as opposed to try to kill me.
No time for debates.
Unlike these guys who are just openly trying to attack me. Augmented defender. Run past the augmented defender and go straight for the fucking spellcaster. Scorching ray. There's an augmented assassin. Oh, someone blasted me. A sharpshooter.
At least they got nerves.
Most likely. Alright, let's see. Instead, go kill the augmented sharpshooter over here. Ninio, you're on cleanup duty. Just jolt the unconscious ones to death. Right, I gotta tell them to swing at someone else, otherwise they'll keep hitting the unconscious bodies.
No glory without risk.
Alright.
No match for me.
I will resist.
See, Ninio, you failed to kill him again. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna have it on auto. And she'll automatically cast it all the time. Alright, that one's dead. Kill the sharpshooter next.
Mind over muscle.
Because it's on stairs. There. God, I hate that.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Is that sharpshooter equipped with a blaster?
Mind over muscle.
That is, yeah, he was shooting some kind of energy, so maybe he is. Ivory's now up. Right. Let's find out what that sharpshooter had. That sharpshooter is equipped with unknown because I'm not even allowed to loot his body. God damn it. Knowledge world.
A success worthy of praise.
The sinister-looking instruments on the table appear to be used to open the skulls of unfortunate victims and attach the horrifying barbed circlets to their brains. Oh my god. The hell?
Yeah. Cyborg.
Oh. I mean, can't you be a cyborg with... Oh, I guess not. You need to be able to use your brain to make the aesthetics move, the prosthetic move, yeah.
Oh, yes, what?
Still. Ugh.
Trust in yourself.
Thank you. Just heal up everybody a bit. There we go. Alright, let's see. We can climb up or open the door. Let's go see what's over here. Oh, what's all this? Oh, freaking glove. I think I ran into this in Arilu. In Dresden. There's like a holy body that's just still radiating holy energy for some reason. The sight of the thick straps that were used to bind helpless and wounded people to the beds is sickening. The dead crusader on the bed was seriously wounded, bleeding where they lay, as evidenced by the dark and pungent-smelling sheet. The dead person's wounds were carefully bandaged, but their injuries were too extensive and led to their death. So they got picked up by a mad scientist. This is really bad. The remains of the unknown warrior exude a holy aura. His death at the hands of the demons was a martyr's death. Right. It looks like this corpse has been lying here on this bed, slowly becoming mummified for several months at least. Ew. Alright. Corruption of the abyss retreats in the face of the cleansed relic's sanctified powers. You can reduce your corruption here. Yeah? Alright. That's it over on this side of things. I guess let's go deal with this door here. Just open it. I don't even know why the option to climb over anything is there. Augmented Salamander. Augmented Salamander Overseer. And they are also not attacking me. Climb up. Okay. What do we have here? Numerian Bomb. Okay, a hefty contraption that can be easily identified as Numerian by its appearance. The case features a large red button and a series of warning symbols such as crosses, skulls, and fire. These signifiers indicate a universally obvious meaning to all observers, regardless of their language, that this item is a powerful bomb. Collect it. What do we have here? Oh wait, that was supposed to be on the ground.
I will help where I can.
Somehow picked up an item.
They are the darkness.
Worker protocol violation. Eliminate the obstacle. There it is. I probably shouldn't have picked up that bomb, huh? I like how the cat just sits on the face of the corpse. Yeah, instead of just clipping through it. Let's see what we can do. Ember. Cast. I'll have Ember cast a Burning Hand spell, actually. Let's see here. I actually forgot salamanders are a thing in this universe. Don't they breathe fire? Yes, they do, but Ninja or Ember's got an enchantment that makes her ignore anything outside of complete fire immunity. So as long as they can be hurt at all by fire, she can hurt them.
I dedicate my body to science.
Did she hurt them? Failed to... Oh, they have spell resistance, though. So, even if it could hurt, it has to go through the spell resistance. Right. Grand. This is gonna suck. Well, at least these guys don't need any special thing to hit them.
I'm all right. I'm all right. Why am I so weak?
Apparently, she's not alright. Damn. They did everything they could to ignore all the spellcasters. Scorching Ray. Good luck. Oh shit. These things are killing all of us. There's only one left, but damn. And I gotta hope to overcome spell resistance. I don't think I'm gonna win this. Well.
You have any ice cream?
Nope. It's Ninja. What does this do? 15 can do up to 15d6. Sure.
Save me.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have cast Holt Monster.
I think I can push through this.
Nope. Yeah, don't salamanders have a healing factor? Yeah, I saw it there. Yes. Ah, god damn it. So they do, so they heal? Well, even if they didn't, they're augmented. It'd be like all those others. They all had a healing factor. Okay. We're gonna try this again. First things first. Let's get some buffs out the way.
Rely on me.
Alright. Do just that. Cast protection from... Oh, these things are probably not even evil or chaotic. Aura of Greater Courage.
The struggles never cease.
Well, try. We try anyway. Hurricane Bow.
Yes.
Cast Mage Armor on yourself. Cast Mage Armor on Ninio.
You are my favorite aid.
Yes.
Cast Mirror Image. We're taking this fight seriously now, so hopefully we can actually get through. Let's see, resist. Yeah, protection from fire, communal. They're chaotic evil. They are? I thought all these augmented guys were kind of like brain dead, so they couldn't have a chance to be alignment. But
Yes, what?
hey, I'll take it. What else we got? Haste. That'll be what I cast last. Let's see. Shadow Conjuration. Yeah, but they're salamanders. Oh. So their alignment still sticks. Okay. It's not the worst. I'm not going to complain if I can actually apply a buff with Aspect of the Bear.
I will help where I can.
Use protection from evil, just in case someone else is just there but sick in the head. What else we got?
Anything new?
Ice prison. You know, in hindsight, I really should have been looking to cast all this stuff. Shadow conjuration. What is this? Summon monster. Stinking cloud. Spiked pit. Summon dogs. Web. Damn. Oh, I can only summon small elementals? It's kind of lame. Oh well. Oh wait, no, stinking cloud. I should really use this.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Does anyone have delayed poison? Yeah, that's bark skin on yourself.
I'm always open to ideas.
Delayed poison. Anything? No. What about Ember?
Is restless. I wonder why.
Delayed poison. Not communal. You don't have selective meta magic. No, I do not. Wait, is that like a unique meta magic called selective meta magic? Because the only time I've heard the term was in regards to the, channeling positive energy. Rather not use delayed poison on all that. Alright, so what else we got? There's a meta magic called selective. So it's essentially like, does it basically make everything like a controlled fireball, where it makes it to where it only hits enemies?
Are we ready to move out?
Not yet. Alright.
No reason to pause.
Let's see. Yes. Alright. Works very well on grease. You and that grease spell. Now, to be fair, it did really work out when I was using it at a time. Then start running into higher level enemies that don't walk. Angelic Aspect. Let's give it time to give that a shot. Oh wait, no.
We will win this war.
Before that, Divine Weapon Bond. Okay. Now, Angelic Aspect.
I'm losing my temper.
Good. We can use that. Let's see.
Please, allow me.
Cast Sense Vitals.
We'll make things right.
And what can you do? Nothing else here.
You are my favorite aide.
I will have you cast Displacement on me, and then cast Haste. Now Haste. Alright, let's go. Alright.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Yeah, let's put that belt to some use. Phantasmal Putrefaction. This only hits enemies too, right? Yep, all enemies within a 30-foot area. Oh, wait, I guess I have to piss them off first before it counts.
This war must end.
Maybe I can attack them from up here.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Alright. See how well this goes over. Right. Didn't go for a while. Try it again. Let's see. Cast this. What's this spell called? Volcanic Storm. Might as well make use of this Izada path thing. Let's summon a Movonic Deva over there for them to fight. Neat. Can't summon another. And let's see, what else can I summon? You have the high ground. You cannot lose. I'm going to keep trying stuff just to be sure.
Destroy it all!
It won't let me. As soon as I summoned the Movonic Deva, it counted the use of summoning the Mastodon too. Alright, so let's see. Use. Oh right, I don't have selective channeling with her, so I would wind up healing them too. Screw that. Alright. Next up, cast Holt Monster on this guy. What else I got? Right, I'm gonna cast the Field of Flowers. It only works on enemies. I got a Field of Flowers inside Volcanic Storm of Ash. This is looking good. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do next. I think an acid arrow will work on these guys. Maybe not. I'll just spam Magic Missile. When in doubt, it never fails. Alright, he's down.
You should have listened to reason.
Just zap him. It's one down. Cool. Alright, that's one down. Now on the next. The Movonic Deva is shooting lightning bolts. Alright, that's another one down. Oh man, there's my summons are summoning. Alright. We did good. We stayed up here and hid in a corner while we summoned a whole bunch of angelic beings to fight our battles. Oh, now that I load the game, I can loot the one guy with the blaster. Blasting braces. He did have blasters. Let's take a look at this. All right. Blasting bracers. These bracers are of Numerian technology. You cannot equip them. Value is 0 gold. Can't sell them, can't equip them. They're just there. So much for getting hyped about having blasters.
Good.
Spears, bandit mail. Nothing too fancy.
You
Just
don't put them on you?
I
You
can't.
wanna start blasting?
I can't. It says I cannot equip them. Let's see, bloodstained armor belonging to crusaders and demons lie in a pile waiting to be melted down. Just loot. Alright. That was a pretty tough fight. Now let me check one more thing. Let's see. The angelic aspect is up and it is not clashing with anything I have, so yeah. I remember I was talking, Atrocious was telling me to use the angelic aspect on Sela, and I was worried that it would stack with like the with some of the other equipment. And sure enough, he was right. The deflection bonuses stack, which is so confusing to me because there's so many bonuses that don't. All right, put that aside. Wait, I'm getting kind of weighed down, so let's chug a crap ton of potions and heal up. I have taken no damage, of course, but can't say the same for the rest of the party. And the reason I'm using all these potions now is because I don't want to wind up like I did in Kingmaker, where I wind up heavily weighed down all the time because I never bothered to use potions and just kept using my healers. Alright, close enough to full. Imagine like everybody stops and just drinks like a 2-liter bottle of a drink. It's like it's their medicine.
The whole bottle? He drank the whole
Yeah,
bottle?
yeah, they just chug like this. Like you grab like 240s and you just down them. You're like, hold on, guys, one moment. What? Hello? Oh. Everything set? Alright. See you when you get here. Alright. Let's see. Edward 40 hands. I do not get the reference. Sadly, that will be a common trait for me. Let's see. We are almost done though. Do I have any? Yeah, I have scrolls of Cure Light Wounds. I can just use these. I don't need to hold on to these either. Have you not seen that episode of How I Met Your Mother? Really? I never saw the show. Hey, there's a lot of stuff I didn't get to see going throughout life.
Slap.
You saw it?
Yeah, I told you about it.
Well, I don't even remember that.
You'll like Barney.
Alright. Everybody shield up. I'm saving so I don't have to do that again if I die.
Marshall,
Alright.
Lily,
Looted the
and then
place.
there's Ted.
What do we got? Bloodstained armor belonging to crusaders and demons in a pile waiting to be melted down. How can you not have seen How I Met Your Mother? Are you Amish? No. I'm not Amish.
It's like going way back. Nah, because he's got his computer. He wouldn't be touching a computer. He's got a phone.
The thick walls of the blast furnace retain the heat from the fire that recently raged within. Okay.
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
No, it's not. It's just more scrap. Alright, so there's nothing here. I was hoping for a clue on to how to open that.
You got it.
I did?
Yeah. You just won't put it in. It's just like that, the ground, that puzzle. Oh.
I did get the puzzle?
Yeah.
Wait, so it's all in the same letter?
No.
Oh. So circle with a dot is the third symbol. What's the first and second?
The base. Circle.
Alright. Oh shit. Blow the gates open with your Numerian bomb. I'm not doing that. So, circle. And then the second one is dot. Right? And then circle with a dot. Nope. Circle, circle, and circle with a dot? Is it just circle with a dot all 3 times? Option 4. What? Oh, you want me to just blow it up? No. If I don't have to, I could probably use that bomb for something else. Let's see, so it's not a dot, a circle, and a circle with a dot. Might be here for a second. Okay. Maybe there's something I'm missing.
Move out.
Let's see, what if I can open this door now? Nope, it's locked. Present passkey. I don't have a passkey.
You have to go through that gate to do that.
What about this? No. What about here?
Too bad just relies on your moral and your observation to get high.
Oh man, Ninja's moving slow. What's going on? Why are you slow? Oh, right. I forgot. I gave her that stupid whip. Anytime, so she's always slow. I looked it up. There's no way to guess that. God damn it. Come on. Triangle, rhombus, circle with a dot? The hell? There's no clue that tells you to use a triangle or rhombus. God damn it. Wait. Okay, let's try that. This panel. So, triangle, rhombus, and circle with a dot. All the symbols light up with a green glow, and you hear a mechanical clanking noise. There's no way to figure this out. That's dumb. Whatever. Well, process of elimination. I guess we could have gotten it eventually, because it doesn't blow up or kill you for guessing wrong. All right. With that, we are going to call it for tonight. I will be back on Monday morning with Pathfinder Kingmaker. Thanks for stopping by. And, until then, take care. Although, to be honest, I'll probably stream a bit more of me playing Dungeon Fighter fighting game before that. At any rate, I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. And, until then, take care.